Hello, I'm Ps3, and everyone knows about all the major features coming inside Update 14, and if you don't, then I encourage you to check out the video in the link in the description. But everyone knows that there's going to be emeralds, there's going to be villager trading, there's going to be tripwires, they know all the big things, the temples, etc. But a lot of people don't know all the small little things that are going to be coming if they, obviously don't get removed, which they shouldn't do, because there's no real reason. And I figured I'd show you like 5 of them in one big video, just because they're all really cool by themselves, and I think that'd be a cool video idea. So let me know if you like it with a like, of course, and let's go. So the first thing is the emerald block. So everyone knows there's going to be emeralds, but not everyone knows that you can turn them into emerald blocks, and, that means that not everyone knows that you get the coolest looking block, I think, in the game out of them, which is this block here, the emerald block. On top of being one of the cool blocks in the game, it's a proper way of showing wealth, because although gold is, kind of cool, and diamonds, I guess, they're also a similar thing, but because they're not really wealth, they're more just, mining. Emeralds are full on, you got loads of resources in some way, you trade them, and I just think they're a really cool show of wealth, as well as one of the best looking blocks in the game, and that's just something I really like about them. So next up on the list is the fact that you can place, you can actually place thingamajigs underneath blocks now. They're called levers, sorry. You can place them underneath blocks, like so. And it creates this really cool little thing where, I don't know, there's something really cool looking about this. It's just kind of a floating green orb with a switch underneath it. And there's a few possibilities, redstone-wise, but I think it's more of I don't know, there's the visual thing, then there's the whole redstone thing. So that's another really cool thing, in my opinion. I really like the fact that you can do this. And, more possibilities, it's just a good thing. So next up on the list is the fact that you can actually use Silk Touch now, which is, if you're wondering, this pickaxe has Silk Touch on it. You can, in this update, you can use it to get ice and to get glass. So here's me getting 4 ice really fast, and then you can place this ice in survival mode. So it basically means you can now get ice in survival mode, and this is really cool because ice is one of the cool blocks because you can do things like this. You look at this over here and you're like, oh, so it's just a wall of ice, right? And then you break through it and you just get confused because it's, I don't know, I really like the idea of, okay, well, you can see it like that, but I love the idea of ice and how it's just so confusing. Like, look at that, what does that even mean? I know, like, ice is a really cool block, and I think it'd be a pretty cool, addition, and having it in survival, there's obviously a load of benefits to that, and I think it's going to be a cool little thing. Not a lot of people know about that. Loads of people just think, oh, it'll come at some point, but it's actually in Title Update 14 or 1.3.1. So yeah, that's a cool thing. On top of that, because they're actually improving Silk Touch all in one, you can also use it to break glass panes and get glass panes out of it, rather than just breaking glass for the sake of it. And that's a really nice feature, because I pointed this out in my Let's Play, but it really hurts when you have to just break glass and it disappears, but when it's like this, you can break the glass, and then you get more glass out of it, which is a really, really cool thing in that way. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that by itself. The next couple changes are food changes that I don't have on me, but because obviously I don't have hunger reduced. But one of them is that cookies will reduce hunger by 1 bar now instead of half, so they're actually kind of viable because they're melons. But obviously they stack better and they're not as painful to eat. I don't know, there's something cooler about eating cookies than there is melons. And also their enchanted apple, the golden apple. There's a second form. It's called the enchanted golden apple. In fact, I can get it right now for you if you'd like to see it. Game mode 1. If you're wondering, on the PC, you can use commands, and it will show you the cool little things. Basically, there's 2 types of golden apple now. There's the golden apple, and then there's the golden apple. And one type of apple will give you just the basic golden stuff. I honestly can't tell which is which just from the text. But one of the golden apples will give you game mode 0. But one of the golden apples gives you a load of enchantments, and one's just a regular golden apple. So this is the super golden apple, it seems, which is, if you use gold blocks around the apple in the crafting table, you end up with absorption, you end up with regeneration, you end up resistance and fire resistance. You basically turn into a super tank. Plus, in later updates, it gives you extra health, as you can see on my health bar down there. So yeah, it's a really, really super cool thing, and these are the things coming in Title Update 14 that are being overlooked by most people. So yeah, let people know that these things are coming, because again, most people only cover the major things, and I think it's important that everyone knows about the small things, because they're just as cool. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video on the internet. If you have, you can like it, share it, all the other nice things. Also, if you're not familiar with the features in Title Update 14, check out the video that's in the description. It will help you out a lot as far as that goes. So yeah, we're getting all this stuff in like a month or so. It's gonna be awesome. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.